Well, and you know what? Obviously, China is our number one enemy in this world, and I hate to think about some company like Flock that is a progressive company, and I don't know how. I think they value money. I don't know if how much they value Americans and our Constitution and our freedoms and privacy. But I worry about some of the cameras that I've read about. They don't just do the license plate, they actually do the inside of a car. So if you're going to church, you got the dad driving, you got the mom in the front seat, and you got three kids in the back seat, and you can see all three of them, all five of them, in pictures that they're being taken. And I think that's a little bit more than we bargained for. And so I think it is a worry, and hopefully we can start getting in our state of Missouri and around. I mean, we got all 50 states watching this show right now. Somebody's watching it. You need to talk to your state representatives. You need to talk to your state senators. You need to talk to your local city councilmen and mayors. And we need to make sure that while if they're going to do these, they do them in the correct manner and don't violate our Constitution and our privacies. And so
Well, I
we've got
think
to do
therein
that.
lies a problem, Lynn. I don't know that there's a proper manner that they can be done in that they're not actually violating our constitutional rights.
Yeah, and
They're there all day.
courts will probably end up deciding that. Um,
Well,
so
I agree with that, but they're not because there have been cases that have been thrown out. And we all of us elected officials take an oath to the Constitution, and it's our
right.
responsibility to uphold that. And that's what we did here in Camden County. We restricted them. I took one down. Of course, I got charged with 3 crimes, and I'm not going to get into all that. It's all over with now. But I take my oath very, very seriously. And one of the ways they're getting around any kind of oversight is that, well, in Christian County, they had cameras that you didn't even know about because they didn't
That's
have to
right.
come to the
That's right.
commission to get a contract signed
Right. Right.
because it's a memorandum of understanding.
Right.
And I think they did you guys dirty, and I think our sheriff did us dirty. They put these things in without the approval of the commission and without the people even knowing it's happening. So, and if you'll notice, you mentioned there's these walking paths down at this park that you were talking about where the
Yeah,
shooting range
Busey
is.
Park. Hmm.
Right. So we saw just recently that Flock has moved into a different type of cameras that will be along walking paths, and they detect motion. They will then pick you up on that walking path. They're using AI and facial recognition technology, and they're making a database of the people that walk around there. And they are very, very hackable. As a matter of fact, I don't know the gentleman's name, but it's on YouTube. He actually hacked it,